justice and peace and equality.
Well,
They will see. That's why we
a lot of people get confused.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't like confusion. You know, so the way on a personal level, we were just talking about relationship, you know, you gotta respect your partner, you know, which is your wife or your husband. You know what I'm saying? If you build a good relationship with that, you pretty much can build a good relationship with anybody else. Because that shows the other person who you are. You know, then you're not playing games with your wife. You respect your woman wherever you go.
Come on now.
As a gentleman, you know, the other person, the other colleague or the party can see you, oh wow, this man is legit.
Yeah.
And you could be from the street, but you gotta be a gentleman. If you have no respect for the people out there, and you have no respect for your lady or for your husband, people not gonna respect you.
Come on
So
now.
let's say start from the house. You know, this is start from the house.
It all starts from home.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All the time. You know, the way you raise your children, the way you talk to your wife, the way you talk to your husband, the way you talk to your mother, you have respect for your parents. You know what I'm saying? Biblically, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be. You respect your parents no matter what.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with the people in the streets. You know, I'm gonna show you the same type of respect what I show my family. And my family is everything, like everybody else.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm leading with that, this topic. You know, respect is a very important word for me, and I would like people to respect me for who I am and for what I do. I don't do crooked business. I do straight business. I'm a very good businessman, you know, and I'm a great investor. If you want to make some money with me, you definitely, my doors are open. If you're a straight person, we don't deal with crookeds.
Correct. Now, when I see, you know, you talk about business and relationships, I'm seeing you walk the floor of the business like a general. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not just, you know, whipping the bullhorn saying, hey, get to work. You're actually mentoring and coaching people through their day so that everybody is successful as a team. Because I think that's one of your big trademarks is a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to how did you develop that skill of mentorship, you know, on the job? Like, you know, most of us, we go into a school, we're coaching the basketball team, we're coaching the football team, but you mentoring adults, you know?
I used to work for the Board of Ed in New York City. And I used to work for the children parent engagement department. And that was my skill, to put people together. Parents didn't go to school, I put parents, fathers, to go to school, to attend to PTA meetings and school meetings and stuff like that. You know, parent teachers conference. You know, I was the guy that used to put those fathers together and bring them to the schools, from 1,800 schools, not just 500 schools, 1,800 schools.
Oh, wow.
You know, citywide in New York City. I worked for the chancellor and I worked for Bill de Blasio for a minute. And, you know, I was chosen because I have a daughter that has short-term memory.
Okay.
And I advocated for her for so many years.
Okay.
You know, I got some fundings. I worked with the Congresswoman, with the Assemblywoman in Brooklyn. I did a lot of community work, a lot of, you know, advocacy for children with special needs.
Okay.
So that's my skill, to put things together so we could be able to provide for these typical programs that children need, you know.
Right.
You know, the IEP program for schools, it's including here in Georgia, which they need to improve.
Well, we definitely know that. And when it comes down to putting, you know, relationships, and we talk about relationships in the streets and in corporate world, but a lot of those relationships starts at home, again, like you said, in the value system that we're building, you know.
Right.
And so we got to start asking ourselves, like, what's the value system? The value of the village, you know. Is the village speaking the same tone? It's the same language, you know.
We're not right now, because I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis. This is what I do. I speak to people. I pretty much interview people on a daily basis because I want to know what's going on in the world. I want to know what's going on in the city. I want to know who's around me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know if my neighbor think the same way as I think as a father.
Right.
You know, I want to know if he's a good husband like me. I want to make sure my children could come outside and play and they could be safe with my neighbor.
Come on now.
You feel me?
Half people don't even know their neighbor.
You know, exactly. But I do.
Yes.
I need to know who's around me. I know all my neighbors. And I only lived in Cyprus for 2 years. And I know my whole neighbors.
And equality. Now the world they will see. That's why we run.